Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
Is the big one was grow no longer reduces attack speed by a flat.
Every second creep to this Dragon Knight, you take that every day as the DK lane. Oh, Fleet could be in trouble here though. Good bash.
Time dilation, bash to follow. Dragon Tail keeps DNM on the back for a little bit, as there's the dual breath slowing down Flea. Ups the Fairy Fire. Not going to be enough though, as First Blood, despite the horrible CS so far for DNM, he does get the First Blood, which will certainly help his cause.
Running. If he has two Siphons running, he's out healing Rupture. With phase boots, he can literally just run around. And they were not expecting that play.
Oh, he's going to pop Exo and TP into the Chronosphere here. And Monster looks to be dead. Yeah, very cool play from Speed. And DNM setting it up with the Chrono, obviously. And now Speed can just go get some farm elsewhere. Meanwhile, Soul and Fleet working on the Jakiro. They'll find that. So it's a 1-for-1, but obviously the more valuable kill going the way of 5RATFORCESTAFF. Fissure stopping the TP as Soul still taking damage from this Exo. Double kill for Speed across the entire map. Really well played.
So until I saw him get that tiny kill, I was actually questioning whether this TP top was...
Like, it was a little too much min-maxing for my taste. 5RAT are smoked up, looking for an opening. Potentially on the Soul, but you can see that Pingu has positioned himself pretty nicely to stop the smoking. But Rises, they're going to go right into the triangle and find him. And he is going to die instantly.
Yeah, good ward. And these, honestly, these two heroes together right now are terrifying for the Radiant. Ember and DP could technically win a 2v5 if the Shaman doesn't control them. And that is not an exaggeration.
Well, top lane, Fissure into the Echo. Flea is trying to pressure this tower. Got it to half HP.
Not too bad.
Yeah, could have been worse. By the way, are we still calling the triangle a triangle?
DNM.
Oh,
Golem.
He is
nice
dead.
Golem. Actually necessary there from Pingu. And gets the stun in at the right time, so they get another swing from Tiny after. He was almost time walking. That would have been a tragedy if he got
Maelstrom
that.
Either. They're basically on the same trajectory, even though the Maelstrom has come on a little bit faster for DNM. Fissure block and hits. Oh, Soul's going to jump and take that regen room, gets the Avatos as well, but now he's kind of out of steam. Breathe Fire's there from Monster, but Soul is blocked off thanks to this Fissure, so that's going to be a freebie for 5RATFORCESTAFF, and now a Chronosphere. It's going to connect onto two. Macropyre with the Ice Path setup as well. That's 2 kills. It's likely to be a third triple kill, all going the way of Speed, who has been the dominant figure in this game number 1 for 5RAT.
He has a halberd. This is a crucial moment, by the way.
Blood Right's coming, so the little reset here from 5RAT.
They need to burst
Warlock
speed
is
if
now
they can.
up. Yeah, and the Golem is available if you can TP in close enough. Oh, Flea's actually going to jump into the pit. Who's going to get the actual Aegis? It's Speed with the Aegis and the Roche. Blood Right's there, along with the Rupture on the Speed, but already a double kill for him, and the Aegis still in tow. And you can see he healed up all the way back to full HP, so can just outrun the Rupture again as he gets a triple kill. 10-0 for the Death Prophet, Mr. Speed.
It could also just become unkillable if you bought something like a heart.
Yeah.
How are they going to kill you? They have no percentage-based damage.
Is Bloodstone not a thing anymore
Except
on
Shard
anybody?
On Bloodseeker, I guess. Yeah, even Bloodstone I could see being interesting.
Yeah, they're going to turn onto the Tiny. Even an Echo Slam expended. He's only able to get off the Ava. And the Dragon Tail will follow with the Fireball, so Shard online for Monsters. There's the Rupture on the Speed, but again, this Spirit Siphons are doing so much work. He's going to get, nope, he's going to outrun the Blood Right, still running away.
Okay.
All right, he's fine.
Warlock finds the
Dragon Tail. Upheaval from Pingu, but looks like he's going to be the sacrifice, getting whipped into submission. It ends up being a 2-for-2, but still the core ends up dying on the side of Alpha.
Yeah. But it's in a good way.
In a good way, yes. And with a smoke from 5RAT into the enemy rectangle.
Oh, could they find this
It is
opening? That'll be
warded.
huge.
Monsters gets the initiation off. Blood Right to follow, but there's the Ice Path. Echo Slam to follow, but it looks like the Earthshaker will die. There's DNM's Chronosphere. He gets one teammate along with 2 members of the enemy team, which are all cores, which are all 3 now dead for Alpha. So only losing the Earthshaker. 5RAT on their way to snowballing to a game 1 victory. 6K lead Still time left for Alpha, of course.
He's trying to trade. He needs to be careful, though, Fissure.
He does. Fissure's there. Echo Slam to follow. Force Staff from Pingu as Rises attempts to get out. Gets off the Rupture, and even a Chaotic Offering is used just to try to defend Rises, who pops his BKB. Looking at TP. Looks like he will get out. They will lose the Warlock. And the Earthshaker does die, so Soul able to snipe him out. But still, that's a Chaotic Offering.
And a BKB.
Approaching the mid game and close to the late game. Not really. I want to see what Death Prophet looks like late game with the Spirit Siphon changes. But so far this game, she's looked obviously god tier. But
she also has 2.3-second cooldown on Crit Swarm.
Chrono, only on the one, but it is the Bloodseeker. BKB pop from DNM just to ensure that they get that guy. And they do so. Flea dies next. Monster Bash stops the BKB TP. 3 dead. And nothing to be traded for as 5RAT looking real good.
Just too easy, really. From a percentage perspective, let's say you don't have Octarine Core. I think Crypt Swarm level 4 has 5-second cooldown. So you lose 40% cooldown on one of your abilities.
Yeah.
That is insanity. The Necrophos talent that you referenced is minus 2.5-second Death Pulse cooldown. So that loses half. But
I think that's a 20 talent, right? Oh, that's a 25. Yeah, you're right. As Soul gets to kill on the Giant, but here comes the Chrono from DNM in the cover of the Macro Pyre as well. Focusing on the Dragon Knight. They'll get him successfully. Soul pops the BKB, but the bashes will go right through as Speed has come to help out as well. And GG's just called like that. They see that Speed has 5,000 health literally. They're like, okay, that's not going to happen.
The Bloodseeker popped BKB and Blood Rage on himself and stood there
most feared hero going into the late game. They have that.
Do something else with your time. It was literally useless.
5 damage could make a difference.
Well, minus
DNM.
5.
Oh, minus 5. All right, you might be able to heal him with that amount of damage. It's a nice cogs onto 2. Monster already used the Malefice as DNM will get first blooded. So very nice start here from Alpha in this bot lane, despite what it looked like initially.
They found that kill with a level 1 battery assault. Just finding a good angle with split Eidolons, level 3.
Kits.
Oh, Kits, yeah.
But, oh
he's dead.
Goodness. He's dead. All right. So another big kill. 2 cores dead in just a matter of seconds.
Warlock gank.
Oh yeah. Equate to a bug. DNM again gets pushed out of the cogs, but this time able to get some distance between him and the other members of Alpha. As we're gonna have the Black Hole come out. Flea has Rocket Flare and cogs. That's gonna secure themselves a very valuable kill again in the bot lane.
Traded away here.
Okay.
That's
actually
honestly
worth a decent amount.
That is really good for 5RAT. That was a Black Hole expended to trade, and the T8 desperately needed that kill, so not worth it whatsoever.
Clock was 300 gold.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not a normal position.
Oh, and now they're going to find monsters over this game. This is huge.
Yep. TPs are coming, but a beautiful Fissure, and DNM with a second kill now in a short span of time.
Yeah.
He was struggling.
I was going to say they brought him back in the game. He's bottom tier 2. They're not defending, and there's no hero mid. I wonder where he is, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's not very many options left, so...
Now he's going to show. Flea in the top lane. Has this hookshot available, and TPs are coming in. Hookshot is there on to the Razor inside the cogs as well, but the Clockwork's going to die first, but now 2 inside the cogs with the Chaotic Offering coming out. Speed will die. Looks like Giant is next on the list, so a 2-for-1 in favor of Alpha. Hits, thankfully for 5RAT, able to survive.
Being a little greedier this time around, like the Death Prophet last game versus the Razor feels a little bit like night and day what they're getting out of Speed so far. Just doesn't, he needs more time to build up. This is more of like a, you know, the classic OG where the Mar offlane is farming a lot.
Now we're gonna see the Searing Chains, Hookshot, Flea, and company kill Kits again. This is a mega rough Void Spirit game thus far. Other than the 1 DD rune, that is true. They picked it quite early, but here's the static link from Speed. Let the Remnant out to safety for Soul. He is A-okay. Can't say the same for Giant because he dies. And now Speed inside the cogs gets off a nice plasma field, despite being in the Cure ult here with cover. The rest of Alpha not going to pursue any further. Speed. See Soul on the high ground. Wants to try to find more. Gets the Searing Chains off again. Not able to sidestep the Ice Path. Another Slight. 2 more seconds. He'll likely get this kill as the Fissure misses. Oh boy. Giant. He's going to get tipped for that. Nope. It's Soul.
The thing about that Fissure is it does...
He's the only one. I guess Speed is doing okay. It really is about hits. Just super struggling in this game. Still not done with that Witchblade. About to dissimulate out in the defensive measure. He's going to get hook shot. Power Cogs out as well. Monster has the black hole. He will expend it. They want this kill again onto Kits, and they will find it again. Albino Zebra, he's going to get rocket flared to the ground as the chase continues onto Giant. Going to get Whirling Death, Searing Chains, and right click into Oblivion. 8K lead for Alpha. Looking very, very stompy. Yeah, not close.
Ember eyeing up a Halberd as a potential solution to DNM. Don't know if I would agree with this choice here from Soul. I feel like you probably do something more offensive and you rely on the Troll Blind. Oh, he's going to walk into a trap, though.
Shot.
That's enough.
And that is going to be the death of Soul. So a very nice kill for 5RAT, and that puts this smoke gank that was on the bottom side of the map from Alpha to an end. As Kits feeling a little bit more confident now. Black Hole not up for another 86 seconds. There's the Aether Remnant. Some damage being applied to Flea, but he's at half HP. Now a couple more right clicks from DNM. Will that be enough? As Troll's going to pop his ult and just focus on Speed all by his lonesome, despite having that BKB still netted through it. And now Giant going to get pursued next. The Monster's there with the Malefice to slow him down. There'll be another kill going the way of Alpha here in this little mini engagement.
That actually makes such a big difference for this hero-to-hero matchup, right? When you think of how Razor usually counters Troll outside of the laning phase, it's during fights you're going to static link. You gotta... I mean, I don't know what they're holding on for, if they're hoping they come back, if they're just trying, like you said, to buy time and stall it out, and then if they come back, maybe, but... The other thing is, if the players do come back now, they're totally out of sync with the game, and Dota is a lot of a game about feel, so when they come back, they won't have, like, this feeling of where they are in the game in terms of strength.
DNM deletes Pingu, and like I said, we're going to have a hook shot coming in on the other side of the Fissure. But Flea, he's going to be one that's static linked inside his own cogs, and he's going to be brought down very easily. Rises in the meantime, focusing on DNM. Monster, he gets off a nice black hole, though, but this is going to be the Aegis consume for DNM, and Speed looks like he has enough move speed to get away as Rise is getting slowed to a crawl and brought down to his knees as GG is called, knowing that they cannot 3v5. What a heartbreaking end of the game for Alpha. You can see the apologies coming up.
Right.